You've done the hard work. The customer clicked the ad, added the product to their cart, and hit checkout. Then, an error. Research shows that 65% of shoppers will abandon their carts right there if their preferred payment method is missing. All your marketing spend wasted at the finish line. To prevent this, you need a global payment gateway. Think of it as a secure digital bridge that captures your customers' payment data and safely transfers those funds across international borders into your bank account. But there is a catch. If you operate outside the US or in specific restricted regions, getting access to that bridge is incredibly difficult.
This video contains affiliate links. I have a relationship with the brands in this video and earn a referral fee when you shop through the links in the description below. Before we rank the best payment gateways for 2026, let's talk about the biggest roadblock. You absolutely cannot scale a profitable dropshipping store if you can't securely accept payments from your customers. Most international sellers in unsupported countries try to bypass the system using fake addresses or sketchy offshore processors. And that is exactly why their accounts get banned and their hard-earned funds get permanently frozen. To unlock Tier 1 processors like Stripe, PayPal, and AirWallex from anywhere in the world, your business needs to be a legitimate US legal entity. That's where Busy comes in. Busy handles your entire US LLC formation from overseas for just $0 plus state fees. They take care of all the heavy lifting for you, filing your articles of organization, providing your legally required US registered agent, securing your EIN, which is the exact US tax ID you absolutely must have to get approved by these global payment gateways, and setting up your compliance alerts. They give you the exact legal framework required to completely bypass geographical restrictions, open a US business bank account, and do business globally. This is non-negotiable if you want to run a secure international store and actually get your payouts. I've put a special link in the description below. Use my link to get your US LLC set up right through Busy today and unlock some exclusive discounts and perks. Get your legal foundation handled first, and then let's get into the gateways.
This map illustrates the divide. In the 45 countries supported by traditional gateways, processing is seamless. Everywhere else goes dark. This geographic exclusion brings automatic rejection without a US entity. If accepted elsewhere, massive foreign exchange markups, FX leakage, eat directly into your profit margins. Profitability in international dropshipping depends on choosing a gateway that bypasses geographic exclusion and minimizes FX leakage. If your financial architecture can't handle both, you won't have enough cash left to scale. Let's look at the primary fallback option if you are operating from one of those restricted regions, 2Checkout, which is now owned by Verifone. The main appeal here is pure accessibility. They operate in over 200 countries, and you absolutely do not need a US entity to open a merchant account. That access comes at a premium. The standard base processing fee sits around 3.5%, plus 35 cents for every transaction. On top of that, you have to account for an additional 1.5% foreign exchange markup on every international sale. Those percentages add up fast. But the high fees aren't the biggest hurdle. The real trade-off is operational. This timeline chart shows the cash flow delay. 2Checkout regularly holds your funds in a reserve for 7 to 14 days before paying you out. You have to wait up to 2 weeks to see the money from a sales already made. 2Checkout gets your store online when no one else will, but those slow payouts will actively throttle your ability to reinvest in ads and scale up your operations. Next is PayPal. For most dropshippers, this shouldn't be your main processor, but you still need it as a secondary gateway. In many cross-border markets, buyers hesitate to type their credit card numbers into a new website. Having that recognizable PayPal button provides instant credibility and directly increases the number of people who actually complete their checkout. That trust factor is expensive. PayPal charges a base online processing fee of 3.49%, plus 49 cents per transaction. Look at this waterfall chart to see the true cost. After the base fee takes a slice of a $100 transaction, you take a massive secondary hit from PayPal's foreign exchange spread, which runs between 3% and 4%. When you rely heavily on cross-border sales, it is one of the costliest options available. And there is a unique operational danger here for dropshippers. PayPal uses highly aggressive automated compliance algorithms to monitor your account. If your customer dispute rate even approaches 1%, those algorithms often trigger a rolling reserve. They will freeze a large portion of your funds for months without warning. You have to offer PayPal to maximize your international sales. But if your shipping times drag on or your customer service slips, it becomes a severe financial liability. If you want to avoid those heavy fees and freezes, you have to upgrade your setup. High-growth dropshippers are now moving to multi-currency financial infrastructures. Airwallex is currently the premier tool for this. It directly combats FX leakage by dropping foreign exchange markups to as low as 0.5%. Airwallex routes payments through local rails in the buyer's home country, bypassing congested international networks. This lets you hold multiple currencies simultaneously. You can collect revenue in USD and use those exact dollars to pay suppliers, entirely avoiding forced currency conversions. There is a barrier to entry, though. Approval requires a recognized corporate entity, strict business verification, and a complex technical setup on your storefront. If you can't integrate Airwallex directly into your checkout, you can still use platforms like Wise or Payoneer to handle your back-end finances. Wise operates in over 80 countries and allows you to transfer money to your overseas suppliers for incredibly low fees, usually between 0.4% and 1.5%. Just keep in mind, Wise and Payoneer are back-end tools. They don't process credit cards at checkout, so you still have to pair them with a front-end processor. Transitioning to a multi-currency infrastructure requires a mature business structure, but once you have it, it is the most effective way to protect your profit margins as you scale internationally. There is no universal best payment gateway. Your survival depends entirely on matching the right platform to your specific geographic and operational reality. This decision tree flowchart maps out exactly what you should do based on your current stage. If you live in a developing market and don't have a US entity, your options are limited. You need to use 2Checkout just to get your store live and start generating initial revenue. If you have an established entity and are actively scaling cross-border sales while paying overseas suppliers, you need to graduate to Airwallex. It is the best way to plug the holes causing FX leakage. If you are stuck using a traditional gateway at checkout, you should route your back-end supplier payments through Wise to keep your outgoing transfer fees as low as possible. Regardless of your location or volume, the most stable configuration for any store is the multi-rail strategy. This system map illustrates the concept. You never rely on just one provider. You run a primary card processor parallel to a secondary option like PayPal, and let both feed into your central revenue hub. Dropshipping carries high dispute risks. If one gateway flags an issue and suddenly freezes your funds, the second rail keeps the cash flowing so your business doesn't collapse overnight. Mastering a multi-tiered payment stack takes work, but setting it up correctly is the only way to protect your cash flow, scale your global reach, and finally beat geographic exclusion.